this this just blows my mind. Um, I d- I don't even know how to react to this because this this really goes back to the Space Force video that we did a while ago, and what we should really be spending our money on as far as protection. I think that this just shows like uh
Well, what is this? Can you introduce what this is
yeah,
about?
I'm sorry. So a hacker hacked into Florida's to poison a Florida city's water supply. And the crazy thing is that he was able to um, try and change the dilution in the water with lye and increase different chemicals um, in the water supply to be able to poison people, which is just insane. Like there's so much technology connected to everything. There's so much electronic components that are connected to the internet that now people can actually create um, these foul plots like we see in movies, like we see in Batman, you know, where they tried to poison Gotham's water supply by having to physically dump it in, but they don't even have to physically dump it in anymore. They just hop on a computer. And so now the officials haven't been able to find who caused this. They don't know where this person came from, whether he was doing it, locally. It even says in the article they don't know if this person was down the street or in a different country.
They
It
can't
says
do any kind of like IP check on what was going on.
so. Um, It says here security professionals have long advised not only segregating IT and OT networks for maximal security, but also limiting or ideally eliminating all connections from operational and technological systems to the internet. So that's what they say should be done, but right now, because they haven't ever really thought of that, they don't have um the mechanism in place to actually find that. I mean, it's a city water plant. They just never thought of that. I'm sure if
They never thought somebody would be like, hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna poison the water supply via the internet.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm sure that if they got the right people, which I'm sure they will, they'll be able to get more information, and they're definitely looking into it. That's what the article says. But literally, security and IT professionals are saying we've said that this is going to happen, and now we're seeing it happen, and that's why we need to separate these type of technologies, which, gosh, it's literally like a movie.
That's why like I get more suspicious with when like a new great software technology comes out that's it's new innovative, it's gonna make us more connected, and I'm like, I think we're at the point now where we see these kinds of things happening that's like maybe constantly connection is not the greatest idea
Oh
because
yeah, for sure.
there are the shitheads in society that will take advantage of that connectivity.
Yeah, I think that's obvious. There are people who are willing to do that, and we have to decide, like, we have to put protocols into place to be able to stop that. And so, yeah.
Yeah, this is bizarre. Like, why would you like? What kind of person would you have to be to like wake up and be like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna poison the water supply of an entire city, but then like be versed enough on um, computers to think about going through the city's water
Yeah.
supply website and like it's just mind-boggling to me. You have to be a certain dark person
Oh yeah.
to not only think about it, but to actually this guy he almost like executed
He
his
was
whole
almost
plan.
able. Yeah. Yeah.
that's dark.
Super dark. That's, I mean, we're gonna have to start making some Batmans and some Avengers here pretty quick.
Team Viewer. It sounds like, looking through this article quickly, it seems like this software Team Viewer program is
Hmm.
not very great because the facility had to basically take down or delete its Team Viewer, and then later in the article it says Russian hacker group, surprise surprise, um, tried to open circuit breakers on a Ukrainian electric utilities using the Team Viewer program.
Hmm.
So it's just like, man.
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy stuff.
Yeah, water treatment and sewage plants are often some of the most digitally vulnerable critical infrastructure targets in the US, made more so by the budget cuts and remote work scenarios imposed by COVID 19. She says she
Hmm.
has dealt with entire cities whose municipal water treatment plants has only a single IT person. Like,
Yeah.
of all the things you want to protect in this world, like, forget, like we talked about before, screw your feelings of safe spaces of the university. If you really want to be protected, like, protect your water, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, yeah, it's insane.
God damn.
Uh,
This is getting me fired. Like, I didn't think I would be fired up by water, but now I'm getting fired up.
yeah, yeah, it's a whole new area of contemplation for the modern day.
Ugh.